Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. Big shout out to Hobby Zone for sending me out the FMS Rafale, Dassault Rafale 80mm EDF. Got her set up just by the book. I'm doing things a little bit different this time. I'm going to post the Maiden first, and then the radio setup, and then the build, and then the unboxing, kind of reverse order, just to shake it up a little bit. Most people like the flying more than anything else, but sometimes if you want to get the plane, you want to see someone else put it together and unbox it. That way you know what you're getting into. Let's take a look at the retracts real quick. Love them doors. Now them back doors take a second, so pay attention and think about that when you go to land. They're not super fast, but they're not super slow. All right. She does come with their version of braking, flaps. That's takeoff and that's landing, but you lose so much of your aileron control that I honestly don't recommend it. So I'm going to fly her like you would the whole aileron moves. I'm going to be taking off in my low rates, which are 60% over 20% expo, and I'm going to see how I like that. So right, left, up, down, and the canards only work with the elevator. They only move a couple of millimeters, so they're just, I don't know how effective they are. We'll see. But I'm going to try low rates and see how I like it, and then I'll switch to mid and we'll just go from there. Timer is set for 3.5 minutes. My expo DR rates next 60% over 20% expo for low rates. Medium is 75 over 20, and high rates are 90 over 20. So we're going to try low rates right off the bat. Okay, right, left, up, down, right, left. I'm stalling because I'm nervous. This is such a beautiful plane. It's almost too pretty to fly. Let me get across in front of my camera lady here. And all right, motor on. I'm running a 5200 6-cell, obviously a 6-cell. Ovnic, OVNIC, they're the green and black batteries. It has a 50C discharge, I believe. All right, I'm actually going to move again. I'm sorry I'm going to be in front of the camera, but for a Maiden, I like my perspective when I first take off to be kind of behind the plane, so to speak, and then I'll move down to the middle, be in the middle of the flying field. All right, well, here we go. Got the gear down for right now. Boy, I sure wish I could land from the other direction. Oh, oh,
Prop secured.
folks. Probably going on the audio, you're probably going to hear my heart go bah, 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 like a rabbit. I don't know if I can get out of that or not. Oh, good. All right. Rarely do you see me on my channel fly Delta Wings. And I have never flown a jet with canards before. Can't really tell the difference, maybe because I don't have a point of reference. It is, honey, look at the flags. You can show the people that we do have a little bit of a wind. Luckily, it's pretty much down the runway. All right, and I went to mid rates. I seem to like that better. We're going to take off at mid rates again. Whew. Oh boy. Full throttle into the wind.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Oh, I land right on that hump there, right on the edge, but that's okay. That's okay. We got enough for one more. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Gonna leave the gear down. Grass hops.
10,
Oh.
9, 8.
She's just mean looking.
Prop secured.
Thank you, Lord, I landed the plane. And she didn't crash. Let's make sure our gear's okay, because I had some pretty rough landings there. Got 8 seconds left on a 3.5 minute timer. Make sure our gear's okay. Need to put my checker in the other pocket. It's rattling against my audio device, audio pickup. But gear looks nice and secure. Let's make sure they go up and down. Wait for the doors. Okay. Yeah. All right. Woo. I'm a shaking, folks. I'm a shaking. But that was a great flight. First time ever flown. The only other Delta I've ever had was the smaller one, the FMS Dassault Rafale, the 64mm. And I flew it 3 or 4 times, but to me it seemed a little underpowered, but I just didn't know enough about Deltas, but that was my first experience with a Delta. And so I got this one. Well, you know, Hobby Zone called me and said, hey, can you review this for you? I'm like, hurt me? Sure. But I have agreement with Hobby Zone. I don't care if you give me a plane for free or if I pay for the plane or discount or whatever. If I get one of your planes, it's going to be an honest review, okay? It's going to be how I feel about the plane. And if that makes the manufacturer unhappy and they don't want me to review their planes, oh well, you know. I'm not going to compromise my integrity just because they give me a free plane. Yes, they gave me this plane to review. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm not that way. I need to fly it more times to give you my honest opinion, but first impressions, wow. She's got power, she's got speed, and we got 15-mile-an-hour wind going straight down the runway, so, and I'm Maiden on that, so I'm a little nuts for doing that, but I really wanted to fly it. I just wanted to. I mean, look at it. Now, the wheels, I think they chipped the wheels out of concrete to make them because they are like super hard. And some of my decals are coming up already. I put a coat of Minwax clear coat on this. You'll see that in the build. But to me, the yellow is beautiful, but to me it looks like it's already sort of faded. I wish it was a more vibrant, deeper yellow, but you know, then the stickers wouldn't show up real well. Lights all over it. She's got a wonderful howl to her, I can tell you that right now. A lot of plastic. A lot of this plane all over is plastic. If you notice, I'm missing the refueling tube that would normally stick out right here and go forward. Well, I was putting the Minwax on it in the garage last night, did the first coat, went in the house, came back, and my shorts caught the wheelbarrow, and that was leaning against the broom, and the broom fell and snapped that, went right on that refueling tube, snapped it right off. So I got another one coming because it broke off down in there, and I got that piece, and then I lost that piece. But anyways, if you buy this plane, please buy it from Hobby Zone. You'll help me out. I'll put a link for the purchase in the description of this video, and it'll just take you to the Hobby Zone website, and then you'll have to find the Rafale on the FMS planes. And they're running a sale right now, which is a lot better deal than what I can give you. It's 10% off, so now's a good time to get it. However, once the sale's gone and you still want to buy this plane and they have it in stock, go to the little, when you put it in your cart, go to that little coupon field and put in FGFRC, Fat Guy Flies RC, FGFRC, and it'll take 10 bucks off. I mean, it's not, you know, 10 bucks is 10 bucks if you're going to buy it anyways. And it helps me out. I get a little commission and you save a little bit of money and everybody's happy and you get a great jet. Good looking jet, very simple to build, very simple to build. I don't like, here a negative, I don't like this crow configuration. I don't like the fact, this one does not have the reflex, by the way. It does not come with a reflex. It comes with that control board. You cannot go in there and alter that crow and the how they do the mixing and everything, which is great. They do the Elevon mixing for you. All you do is plug your receiver, bind it up, bind it as a one wing, one flap, and it does the rest. The only thing you've got control over is your dual rates and expo, and that's all you've really got control of. But you can't even change the speed on how the flaps. So I don't like that because y'all know how a control freak I am. If I knew where the control board is, I may even, in a couple of videos away, or go in there and take it out and just go straight receiver and have full control. I don't know. But I do like the fact that their version of, you know, I'm lying to you. They don't have the AS3X. That's right. I have my, but the control board controls, little control board, controls the flaps, controls how the speed of the flaps, the crow, the takeoff flaps, the landing flaps. That's all controlled by the control board. You have no way of doing anything with it. I installed an AR631 antennaless receiver. You'll see that in the assembly, and how I ran that antenna was kind of unique, and definitely I highly recommend it. No problem with signal loss. Let's take this battery. I want to show you this. This is the first time I've ever used this kind of battery either. Y'all let me know. This battery's gotten mixed reviews. Some say it's a great battery, some say it's a pile of junk. But on Amazon, it's the Ovonic, O-V-O-N-I-C Air high discharge 50C discharge 5200 6S, and flew that hard for a little over 3 minutes, and I got 36% left, 3.8 on all cells. So that was 3.5 minutes. Yeah, just under 3.5 minutes. So, and 38%. So a 5,000, 3 minutes. This is a 5200. You can go 3.5. You know, get her down to 25% or you know, around that area on your battery. But yeah, there you go. For the website, let me have a nice shot here, glamorous shot there of this beautiful thing. Is that not a beautiful bird? Now the battery's not in, so you don't have the and then black spots at the wing rooter where I put my CG. CG is about, oh gosh, now I don't remember. I want to say it's 110 to 130 millimeters back from the wing root. And water-based paint. If you look underneath that wing there, that white chip right by that lens, that light lens, that's where it chipped right off out of the box, me handling it. So I highly suggest you do the Minwax. So let this wind calm down and we'll do another flight with the ordnance on. All right, folks, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all. I'll have links for this and for the battery I used in the description of this video. Don't forget faith, family, and friends. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.